nobody, Brock, just has one type of Pokemon. But most of the time, you know, everyone's just competing with different Garbodor strats.
But
so.
I feel like in the Pokemon world that like it's probably like a gym leader requirement to like have one type.
This webcomic I read called Mokapon actually really went into it, where they're like, oh yeah, Brock has his
Mokapon, I remember that.
Yeah. Brock has his stock like gym team, and then he has his personal Pokemon team, which is way stronger.
Yeah.
Did you know that turtle penises are half the size of their entire bodies?
I'm also selling turtle penises at my store. You can have turtle soup, turtle penis.
They say it's an excellent aphrodisiac.
It's an aphrodisiac.
I needed to make love to Krang. Oh, Shredder. You never look at me during.
During what?
You know.
Oh, do we have to talk about this right now?
Oh, I'm going to send you to Dimension 6.
Dirty joke between Mum and Dad. Bebop and Rocksteady have been like given $10, told to go see a Star War.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted, in the TMNT universe, what animals do they get mutated into?
Oh shit. A leopard.
Yeah? Which one's a leopard? Is it Bill or Ted?
Bill.
Okay.
And what are those black wolves called?
Wolves?
Okay. Black Panther. Yeah. Okay. So Ted would be a panther because Black Panther. No, no, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. That's a movie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of bands, like, you know, Steel Leopard or whatever. And...
Steel Panther.
Fuck. One of them would be a leopard, the other would be a panther, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah?
Because blonde and, like, dark hair.
Yeah, because blonde and dark hair.
Okay.
And also they remind me of music. They would be musical animals, right?
Well, they'd still be musical. They'd just be mutated.
I guess, but like, wouldn't their mutant forms be like slightly based on? Remember like the Batman TMNT crossover and like
I do.
All the mutants.
It was so good. Mutated Joker, mutated Harley.
It's exactly what I thought those things would be.
Look, the plot reasons for that were
Mr.
kind of
Freeze
contrived.
Polar Bear was amazing.
But like, I have to give it to the design team. They nailed it.
Oh yeah, dude, it was so good. Sometimes I don't know if I'm hitting it.
Yeah, you're hitting it. If you hear wah, then you're hitting it. No!
Was that both of us? Okay, we're back in.
Have you played Rescue Palooza yet?
No, I'm not like a massive fan of like the sprite style.
Yeah. Look, the sprite style is different than I usually like, but the content looks amazing.
For a fan game, it's very detailed. It's very you can see a lot of effort and passion has gone into it.
Yeah, and it's so many characters.
Oh god, there are so many characters. Rescue Palooza.
Dude, if Bill and Ted would be mutant animals, I'm imagining the coming out of their shells tour would have been with bad suits. Oh no.
Remember the coming out of their shells tour?
I do.
Imagine a Ninja
Turtles.
Well,
I don't remember it. I remember other people remembering it, so I don't have to.
Well, imagine a Turtles porno called Coming From Their Shells.
Stop!
Have you seen the video of like a bunch of like turtle like cosplayers like jerking off on a pizza?
No!
I gotta show you this.
No!
I'm gonna show you the turtles.
Have you seen the E.T. porno?
You gotta see this.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Cinema Snob.
Oh, it's the pirate shit. Did you know Movie Bob works for MatPat now?
Yeah, no, I knew that for a while.
That's weird.
No, I didn't want to search that.
That's wild. I didn't want to... That's on your Google history forever, I hope you know.
Yeah, I know Movie Bob works for MatPat. Is it going to be my top search result? That's interesting, though, because, like, Movie Bob is, like, very... He sort of has a reputation for pissing a lot of people off.
Oh, yeah. It kind of makes sense that he started working behind the scenes on another channel.
Yeah, like, I don't want to like sound like that guy, but I'm surprised that MatPat let him show his face on a behind the scenes video.
No, Well, you know, it was basically their like big celebratory thing.
Yeah.
It would be fucked up if you were celebrating a huge milestone of
And
a
you didn't
production and you didn't let everyone involved, you know, participate.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't hate Movie Bob. A lot of the times people say they don't like Movie Bob for this or that reason, and I'm like I don't agree, but
Look,
you know, whatever.
My thing is, I was just never entertained by him, so I don't watch. That's it. I have no qualms against him. I have no interest in him. So
like I like the big picture and like analytical stuff, but like I don't, and like his comic history videos are pretty interesting sometimes, but sometimes he gets on Twitter and he just says things that are like so far left that are like I want to be on your side here, but you're kind of being a dick. You know what I mean?
Like when people are like, yeah, the future's female. Female only?
Yeah.
What about trans men? How about we show some trans men some support?
Oh god.
They're not female.
Because like, and not all feminism is good because TERFs is a thing.
TERFs are a thing.
Yeah.
And if you are a TERF, then you need to get nerfed.
They're not an Overwatch character.
No, I mean, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of Nerf guns, and I'm gonna
okay.
You know.
No, they prefer. I think it'd be better if we had like an actual like plasma gun and just.
Anti-Nerf ray. Anti-Turf ray.
Anti-Turf ray.
Yeah, it turns TERFs into non-TERFs. It's a trans acceptance ray.
Can that be a thing, please? Gosh, if we could just like pull things.
Trans rights, BEMU.
Okay, so do you know that Dexter's Laboratory episode where they have that gun that can pull things out of fictional universes and makes them real?
Yes.
What would you... I think we might have had this hypothetical before, but what would you do with that?
Well, because I know it pulls things out of fictional universes, and I happen to be a comic artist who has created some fictional universes.
Oh, shit.
I could do like, oh, I'm gonna make a machine that turns people immortal. Then I'm gonna make that real, and I'm gonna zap myself with it. Bam.
That's like... That has some, like, can I wish for some more wishes energy to it.
Yes, it does. But there's no, like, technical reason I couldn't do it.
You're right. But this
Get the pizza. You need pizza.
Oh, yeah, sure. This is like one of those cartoons where, like, you're watching it and, like, you know, characters act stupid because plot reasons, but, like, you're like, why the fuck didn't the character do this in that situation? Because, like, if I was in that situation, you know, like...
I reckon that, like... There are some times when you just need to move a character into position to avoid, like, oh, these are the guys they have from the movie. Yeah.
It's Secret of the Ooze. Yeah, that's what I really like about this game, is that they have Toko and Raza in it. I would love to see either a movie or a cartoon, or I guess a video game might count as well, where they have Bebop, Rocksteady, and Toko and Raza.
Yeah. But
I mean, like, that's what this is, but, like, it'd be cool to see it again.
Well, we might get that in...
Wait, wasn't Toko and Raza in, like, the 2012?
Yeah, I believe so.
Series? That's awesome.
What was I saying?
Moving the character into position.
Yeah. There are some times where you just have to move a character onto their mark, and there's not much you can do to, like, make it work, because you're trying to use that character as part of a broader themed narrative that you want to weave.
What I hate...
But what is good is when you can achieve that and make sure the characters don't act in a way that makes the audience go, well, why didn't he just, like, step to the left?
Yeah.
You know, you will really want to avoid that as much as possible. And not for the reason of, oh, people are going to, like, point it out, and not for the reason that, you know, anyone who would point that out is an asshole, but for the reason that there are some people, if your target audience is broad, who are going to be taken out of the experience by that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's turning into a puppy!
Oh, his original form. I'm just thinking about,
FBI text Mitchell, like, do we need to talk, buddy?
Well,
you'll shoot your eye out, kid. I'm betting on it.
Shoot your eye out, kid. Just remembering,
Yeah!
What's interesting is those people who read, like, the hero's journey for the first time and be like, I know everything about storytelling all of a sudden.
I have the hero's journey, but I also have Story by Robert McKee, I have Tales of Norse Mythology, I have Long Story Short.
It's a lot of variety.
I am a narrative person.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, too, like, obviously there's formulas that work, but I think knowing how to break the rules is...
Technically a published author, too, so...
Yeah, true.
There's that.
But I think there's value in knowing when and how you can break the rules.
Yeah, there
like
absolutely
the
is.
Formula rules.
If you break the rules of logic for the sake of a good character moment, generally the audience will accept it because they're like, oh, I wouldn't do that, but I get that the character would do that.
Yeah.
Or the character might not notice. But if you have a moment which defies characterization and basic logic, then you've got an issue.
Yeah.
Because you have transparently just shifted the character around for, like, whatever reason that you need them to be there.
Yeah.
Like, you probably can think of a few examples if I just say, what if character had no reason to be at that place, but you just wanted them to be there for the finale or something?
Yeah, a lot of movies these days, I feel like...
I was riding a horse! I love it.
Cute. A lot of movies these days, I feel like it's just like going from one location.
Oh, it's a James!
It's with the pizza pasta.
Oh boy, thank you!
Pizza pasta time!
Would you like to say hello to the people at home?
Hello, people at home. I draw porn.
Oh no! Really?
Oh no!
But that's what I do!
I draw dicks on the internet! It's not all modern movies, but it's like sometimes I'll be watching a movie and it just feels like they're going from location to location with no real rhyme or reason.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like they need to be here for the plot to happen.
Did you mean the last Star Wars film? Where they literally just go after MacGuffin after MacGuffin after MacGuffin and nothing is like really achieved?
Yes. That's literally...
It's literally what
I mean,
happens.
yeah.
They're just like, first we have to go here to get the first thing. Then we have to go there to get the next thing. Then we have to see Billy D. Williams playing Lando Calrissian. Remember Lando Calrissian, kids?
I do remember.
Remember when movies could have an identity of their own instead of clinging longingly to a 40-year-old franchise? Wait, it's gotta be older than that now, right?
There's Luke, there's Leia, there's Han Solo, there's...
I mean, I liked Star Wars. I don't think I can keep liking Star Wars.
Well, they're gonna keep making movies.
I know. I'm tentatively curious about the Obi-Wan series.
What about the Bad Batch?
You know, I never really liked those stories about like, oh, we're clones, but we all have different personalities. You were engineered not to have personality.
There's a lot of people that are like, oh, this franchise shouldn't get a sequel or shouldn't be remade or anything like that. But like, I'm sort of the belief that any franchise can have like a good follow-up story.
Absolutely. But
like everyone's
the problem is with the Star Wars movies is that they were afraid to give the new movies their own identity, and they kept them leaning on the back stone, on the back of what came before it. Say what you... Oh no!
Oh shit! Sorry.
Leatherhead. I like him in the 2003 show where he's a sympathetic character instead of a diner display. You know how they have the wacky like Murray's Family feedback tavern? He looks like that.
This is just tricky.